Hello everyone, myself Vinay Kumar Verma, your friend and mentor for the subject Engineering Graphics. This class is for all the students of BB.Tech, BArc, Polytechnic, ITI and for the students of class 11th and 12th CBSE जिन्होंने Engineering Graphics as a subject choose किया है. And this lecture is also helpful for all the students of class 11th and 12th Science, Commerce and Arts stream जिनका इंटरेस्ट डिज़ाइन साइट पे है और डिज़ाइन कोर्सेज पे है. एंड इफ़ दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर डिज़ाइन एंट्रेंस एग्जाम्स लाइक NIFT, NID and NATA, this subject is very helpful and useful for you. So let's see what is engineering graphics and how the subject engineering graphics is different from drawing and painting. Then we'll see application of engineering graphics and then we'll talk about basics and topics of the syllabus. So let's start with basic definition. It is a graphical representation of thinking, planning and a language of every technical person who uses to communicate his ideas clearly to other technical person. Now for better understanding of the subject, let us assume that we are in a project of construction of buildings. हमें एक घर बनाना है and for that construction work what should be the first task? सबसे पहले हम क्या करेंगे? We'll arrange building materials and then we'll start construction work or something else. So I think first of all we should decide that what should be the distribution of that building. Distribution means हमको सबसे पहले उस building के लिए एक नक्शा यानी कि एक मैप बनाना चाहिए. So the first task is to prepare a map for that building. Now this map is a rough drawing. So we'll prepare a rough drawing that this should be the first room, this will be the second room, and then according to the specific requirements, according to the area available and with the rules and regulation for construction, we will prepare one more drawing, detailed drawing with dimensions. Now this second map is known as technical drawing. First drawing is a drawing, a rough idea, and second drawing with rules and regulation with dimensions properly with measurement is known as a technical drawing. So this drawing is a drawing for which we will use engineering graphics. So engineering graphics is the graphical representation of thinking, planning and a language of every technical person. So up to thinking and planning, this is related to painting and drawing. So thinking, planning and emotion means painting, and thinking, planning and a language of every technical person who uses to communicate his ideas clearly to other technical person with rules and regulation with dimensions. So this is all about engineering graphics. Now these are the basic topics of engineering graphics which we have to cover before syllabus. So we will start with instruments, different types of instruments and their uses in engineering graphics, then sheet layout, then letter writing for engineering graphics, then we have different types of lines, their uses and application in engineering graphics, then dimensioning, methods of dimensioning, and last geometrical constructions. Now some topics of geometrical constructions are there in the syllabus of class 11th and some universities also. So we should cover all those topics before syllabus. And then topics of syllabus. Why we are going to cover these topics first? Because आपका syllabus depend करेगा आपकी scheme पे, आपके course पे, आपके curriculum पे. But these basic topics are must for each and every student of engineering graphics. Now this series is primarily for the students of class 11th and 12th CBSE, but I will try to cover syllabus of many universities if you want. So basic topics, basic और general topics जो engineering graphics का generally हम देखते हैं सारे universities में जो common है वो है. First is basics, basics or introduction of engineering graphics, then scale, then engineering curves. Under engineering curves we have cycloidal curves, conic curves, involutal curves, helix and spiral. Then we have projection of points, projection of lines, then projection of planes, then projection of solids, then section of solids, then development of solids, isometric projection, and in some universities orthographic to isometric, isometric to orthographic conversion. So these are basic topics जो हम इस सीरीज में कवर करने वाले हैं. Now for your requirement, if you write or if you comment, I will try to cover your topics also. So in today's class we will start with instruments, basic instruments or instruments which we have to use in engineering graphics. Under instruments, first is drawing paper. So let's see what are different types and varieties of drawing paper available in market. So these are different types of drawing papers starting from A0 to A5. तो जो सबसे बड़ा अवेलेबल साइज है वो है A0. 841 mm into 1189 mm is the size. Then second A1, half of A0. So 1189 by 2 minus 0.5 or 1189 minus 1 by 2 is 594, and second dimension 841 as it is. So half of A0 is A1, the dimension is 594 into 841 mm square. Again half of A1 means 841 by 2 minus 0.5, क्योंकि हमको वो जो 0.5 है वो हटाना है, और 841 minus 1 then half. So the size is 420 mm into 594 mm. This is the size of A2 sheet. Then half of A2 is A3, half of A3 is A4, half of A4 is A5. So from A0 to A5 size of the sheet, अगर आप ध्यान से देखेंगे 1189 by 841 as it is, half of 1189 594, approximately half, then 594 into 841, again 594 as it is, 841 by 2 420, half. So size A0 is the biggest available size. Half of A0 A1, half of A1 A2, half of A2 A3, half of A3 A4, and last half of A4 A5. तो ये सारे शीट के साइज मार्केट में अवेलेबल हैं. नाउ आई विल शो यू हाफ शीट. ये है आपका हाफ शीट जो आपको मार्केट से मिलेगा. फुल शीट अगर मिलता है तो आप उसको हाफ ब्रेक कर लें एंड देन आप उसको यूज़ कर सकते हैं. देन नेक्स्ट इज ड्राइंग बोर्ड. नाउ व्हाट इज़ द यूज़ ऑफ ड्राइंग बोर्ड? दिस इज अ ड्राइंग बोर्ड, and for fixing your sheet you'll use your drawing board like this. And for fixing you have to use some clips or pins. So for fixing this sheet on the board you'll use a clip here, clip here. So these are 3 instruments or equipments जो आपको use करना है in engineering graphics. Next, pencil. So in engineering graphics we'll use 3 grades of pencils: 2H, H and HB. What is the difference? Basic difference is hardness and darkness. So 2H, H and HB. Relatively सबसे ज़्यादा हार्ड होता है 2H. So hard, medium hard and less hard relatively. Next is darkness. So dark, again medium dark. So medium hard and medium dark and less dark or light. And third quality is solubility or rate of material removal at the tip of the pencil. So rate of material removal rate is less for 2H, medium for H and high for HB. Now how to decide use of these pencils, which pencil to use for which work and which application, कौन सा पेंसिल किस टास्क के लिए हम यूज करेंगे. So for example we know that from coordinate geometry, say these are x and y axis. Now function, say a function is y equals to x square. Okay, x square. Now for different values of y we have x, and for different values of x we'll have different values of y. So for example, if x is 0, y is also 0, and if x is 1, y is equals to 1. So x1, y is also 1. This is the point. If x is 2, y is 4. If x is 3, y is 9. Right? So these are final points. Now for construction work हमें ड्रॉ करनी है लाइट लाइन्स. सो फॉर ऑल कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क, फॉर ऑल लाइट वर्क, लाइट और कंस्ट्रक्शन, or we can say rough work, we'll use 2H pencil. Then for all important work, like say point is P1, 1 and 1, this point is P2, 2 and 4, point is P3, 3 and 9. So for all naming and for important work we'll use H pencil. And for final work or final answer or most important work, that is the curve, final answer. So most important or final work, we'll use HB pencil. And this is from my side, and I am not claiming for its correctness, because in some books 2H, use of 2H is for final work. उनका ऐसा कहना है कि because 2H is hardest among these, so use 2H for final work, use H for medium work and use HB for less important work, because वहाँ आपको erase करना होगा. But as per me, HB is the dark or darkest among these, so I'll use HB for final work, H for medium work and 2H for less important work. And please apply same pressure on the pencil for 2H, H and HB. You'll know that which one is more hard or which one is less dark or medium dark. So as per darkness, as per hardness, I think these are uses of different pencils. Then we have some instruments for construction work, like a protractor for angle measurement. You know how to use protractor. Then set square, 30-60 and 45-45. Again, I think you know the use of protractor. Then we have compass or rounder for circle, and then scale for straight lines. Now in case of scales, please check what is the maximum length and what is the least count of your scale. Then next is roll and draw or roller scale. Now this is very important, बहुत ध्यान से देखिए. roller scale, along this edge or this side यहाँ बने हुए हैं equal divisions from 0 to 30 सेंटीमीटर. और कोई यूनिट है? No, but यहाँ कुछ रिलेशन लिखा हुआ है. Then we have a protractor also and a ruler like this. Now what is the use of a roller scale? For drawing parallel lines, parallel to previous line, and for marking distance between parallel lines, we have one more scale over here, and this is the mark. So for example, आपने एक line draw की, and then the distance of the second line from the first line, or the gap between two parallel lines, say is 2 centimeter. Then what to do? Draw first line from this side and then roll your scale, roller scale like this, and from this point check that the gap is appropriate or 2 centimeter or not, then draw another line. Now I'll show you. So draw first line like this and then roll it for 2 centimeter. Check here, 2 centimeter. Again draw line, again 2 centimeter. So this is the use of roller scale for drawing parallel lines or for parallel construction. Next we have T-square. Again, T-square is a very important instrument. So it's a T-square, as you can see, shape is like T, so the name is T-square. And here a long scale or long bar for construction work. Now what is the use? कैसे यूज करना है, कहाँ यूज करना है? So fix this part of T in the upper edge like this and draw lines like this, right? Or for horizontal lines, fit your scale like this, T part in this corner, this edge, and draw lines like this. So it's very easy to use. जनरली आर्किटेक्चर के स्टूडेंट्स जो होते हैं वो यूज करते हैं टी स्क्वायर. एंड लास्ट इज मिनी ड्राफ्टर और ड्राफ्टिंग मशीन. सो दिस इज अ ड्राफ्टर. नाउ हाउ टू यूज ड्राफ्टर एंड हाउ टू फिक्स ड्राफ्टर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल शो यू. दिस इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ ड्राफ्टर जहाँ से आप ड्राफ्टर फिट करते हैं. दिस इज फर्स्ट corner or first angle and this is the end part of the drafter. जब आप ध्यान से देखेंगे तो यहाँ दो स्केल बने हुए हैं, हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल, एंड यहाँ एक टाइट करने के लिए पिन है जिसके साथ यहाँ कुछ एंगल्स भी बने हुए हैं. सो दिस इज द मार्क ऑफ एंगल एंड यहाँ बने हुए एंगल फ्रॉम 0 to 90, 0 to 90. सो द फर्स्ट थिंग इज, सबसे पहले हम क्या करेंगे. सो बहुत सारे टीचर्स बोलते हैं, ऐसा मैंने सुना है कि आपका ड्राफ्टर जो है वो ख़राब है क्योंकि सबसे पहले हम टाइट करते हैं अपना ड्राफ्टर लाइक दिस ऑन द अपर कॉर्नर. सो आई विल शो यू कि आप जनरली कहाँ टाइट करते हैं. जनरली टाइट करने की हैबिट जो होती है वो होती है अपर टॉप लेफ्ट कॉर्नर पे. तो यहाँ हम ड्राफ्टर इस पॉइंट से टाइट करते हैं. देन हम जो करते हैं वो काम ये है कि हम चेक करते हैं इसका एंगल. तो जब हम 0 पे सेट करते हैं तो कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि आपकी जो लाइन होती है वो एग्जैक्ट हॉरिजॉन्टल या सेकेंड लाइन एग्जैक्ट वर्टिकल नहीं होती है. व्हाट इज़ द रीज़न? आपका ड्राफ्टर खराब है? नो, इनिशियली आपने किसी गलत पोजीशन में टाइट किया हुआ है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज प्लीज़ चेक द एंगल. सबसे पहले यहाँ अनटाइट करो एंड यहाँ आप टाइट करेंगे एग्जैक्टली इन 0 लाइक दिस. हो गया टाइट. देन यहाँ से टाइट करिए एंड यहाँ जो आपने ये जो पिन फिट किया है इसको टाइट करने से पहले चेक करिए दैट योर स्केल इज हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल और नॉट. ये कहाँ से चेक करना है? from the bottom edge of your sheet or from the bottom edge of your drawing board. So यहाँ से चेक करो, then यहाँ से आप एंगल चेंज कर सकते हैं. Now see, if अगर मैंने यहाँ से प्रॉपरली टाइट नहीं किया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने कुछ इस पोजीशन में टाइट किया, सी यहाँ आपकी पोजीशन अदर देन हॉरिजॉन्टल. जिस एंगल पे आप यहाँ टर्न करेंगे उसी एंगल पे यहाँ आपका स्केल टर्न होगा. इट मीन्स द एंगल डिपेंड्स ऑन द इनिशियल फिटिंग ऑफ द ड्राफ्टर. सो फिट दिस ड्राफ्टर लाइक दिस आफ्टर चेकिंग दिस एज. सो जैसे ही आपको लगता है कि आपके स्केल का बॉटम एज आपकी शीट और आपके बोर्ड से मैच करता है तब आपको ये टाइट करना है. नाउ व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ ड्राफ्टर एंड हाउ टू यूज ड्राफ्टर. सो wait a minute. So for drawing parallel lines parallel to previous or at given inclination, generally we use drafter. So अगर इनिशियली आपने बिल्कुल परफेक्टली ये मैच किया था तो अब आप ड्राफ्टर को कहीं भी प्लेस करिए, कैसी भी लाइन ड्रॉ करिए, फर्स्ट टेल से जो भी आप लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे वो पैरेलल टू बॉटम बेस एज ऑफ द शीट ड्रॉ होगी. एंड फ्रॉम द सेकेंड स्केल ऑलवेज परपेंडिकुलर टू फर्स्ट लाइन और वर्टिकल. सो फॉर पैरेलल एंड परपेंडिकुलर लाइंस आप अपना ड्राफ्टर ऐसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं. देन फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको लाइन ड्रॉ करनी है किसी पर्टिकुलर एंगल पे, से द एंगल इज 30. तो यहाँ से ओपन करिए, एंगल चेंज करिए 30, अगेन टाइट एंड देन ड्रॉ लाइन्स एन एंगल ऑफ 30 फ्रॉम हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन, फ्रॉम दिस पार्ट, फ्रॉम दिस स्केल, फ्रॉम this side. Now from this scale each and every line is inclined at an angle of 30 from vertical like this, right? Similarly अगर आपका एंगल जो दिया हुआ है वो डाउनवर्ड्स डायरेक्शन में आपको ड्रॉ करना है, यूज इट लाइक दिस and at same inclination from vertical line. So this is the use of drafter. Now I'll show you how to construct a rectangle of size say 30 by 40. So simply 20 and 30, mark it, then parallel line, then so it's not possible for this drafter. So I'll show you. For this box. So this is very simple. Using drafter you can draw these things very easily in less time or lesser time as compared to other instruments. After drafter we have eraser, sharpener, sheet holder, sandpaper and many more. But these are important instruments which we are going to use. So this is all from my side for today's class. In the next class we will discuss about sheet layout, then letter writing, and then lines, dimensioning and geometrical constructions. So if you have any doubt, any problem related to any topic of engineering graphics, please write your comments in the comment box. Thank you.